Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. Obviously this is why I'm making the video. I feel like I need to explain why I was gone from YouTube for 4 to 5 months because I started regularly vlogging and I just stopped. So the reason why I stopped making videos is because something happened, and pretty much I guess you can call it a health scare. It went on for about 2 months. I just want to make a disclaimer. I am not making this video for sympathy or whatever. Like, worse things happen to people every day and I'm fine now. But I wanted to let you guys know what happened because it's a part of my life, and if it ever does happen again, I feel like I don't have to like go into hiding again. I can hopefully suck it up and keep vlogging and share the journey with you guys because it's real life and shit happens, you know? So it was like mid to late summer when everything started happening, and I started getting these weird symptoms. One morning I woke up and I started getting like this hip pain, which I have never had before. My hips are just so stiff and painful. Like, going down the stairs was really difficult. Kind of played it off. I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but hopefully it'll just go away. And days went by and it didn't go away. The pain kind of moved down my body into like my knees and into my ankles, and it was like the same kind of like joint pain. I also had really bad muscle stiffness with it too, so like walking down the stairs I'd have to walk sideways because like my ankles just could not bend in a way where I could normally walk down the stairs. So I was just like, what the heck, this is so strange. I'm like a healthy 27-year-old woman. This should not be happening. But I hadn't like done anything differently, so I was just like super confused. I remember it was the night before Ella's birthday and I was wrapping presents for her and I was sitting on the floor, and I remember I had to get up for something and I could not get up. It like took everything in me to get up off the floor. I was just in so much pain. I was so stiff and I just felt like I had the body of like an 80-year-old woman. Esme just came in here. She has to go potty. Hopefully you can't hear her peeing. She like never shuts the door. Anyways, yeah, so I get up. Did you go potty?
No.
You just flushed the toilet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what really started to concern me more was at this time I was also starting to get swelling in my feet, which that is never good. You know, sometimes you'll get swollen feet at the end of your pregnancy. I would get really swollen feet like the last couple weeks of my pregnancy. My feet looked like that, but even worse. It was super bad. Like, I just felt like I had balloons as feet and it just hurt to walk. I could barely like go to the grocery store because I couldn't walk normal, and I just felt like just even walking around for that short time getting a couple of groceries, the inflammation and the swelling, it would just get even worse. In the evenings I would just sit on the couch with my feet up trying to get the swelling down, icing my feet. I ended up making a doctor's appointment. I had a hard time finding a doctor that was available that I could go see like within a month. All of them were booked out for a month. So I ended up having to go to a walk-in, and the doctor there looked at my feet and my ankles and my knees and took vitals and stuff like that and said, obviously this isn't normal, like this shouldn't be happening for no reason. So she thought that it was a flare-up from an autoimmune disease, and she even prescribed me anti-inflammatory medication for it, but I wanted to know like exactly what I had. Their blood work station was done, so she wasn't able to do any blood work for me. So a couple days later I went back in. I see another doctor and he gets me to the lab so I can get some blood work done. So I get my blood work done, and a lot of these tests take like up to a week or so. Some of the tests on there were up to 2 weeks to get the results back. So as I was waiting, I'm like, I need to do something. I need to change something because I cannot go on like this. I was just fed up. I was so frustrated, and I just remember just crying to Drew one night on the couch while I was icing my feet. I thought that this was gonna be the new normal and this was gonna be my life now. And I was just all in my feelings and just devastated. But I realized that I had to do something. I had to change something. It's not like I lived an unhealthy lifestyle before that. I wasn't drinking as much water as I should have. I wasn't eating as good as I should have. But I knew something needed to change. So I looked up anti-inflammatory diets. I started drinking my max intake of water daily just to flush out my system. And I also cut coffee. As you guys know, I was drinking green tea for 6 months. I wanted to see if I could do it and not drink coffee. And this started happening like a month after I started drinking coffee regularly and I stopped drinking green tea. I'm like, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but why not give it a shot? Because, you know, coffee's not that great for you. It dehydrates you. So I just went back to the green tea, which is anti-inflammatory. I started eating a lot healthier, like a lot more fruit, anti-inflammatory foods. And then I was drinking my max intake of water daily. So I was doing this every day. And I think I did this for about a week. It was just a couple days after I started doing that I started to feel a difference. My swelling went away and my joint pain. I wasn't having to rely on taking ibuprofen every day. The pain was just going. I don't know what worked. I mean, it could have been the combination of all three things. I was just really happy and relieved. I ended up getting my blood work back and the results were normal, except I had like a high glucose level. So the doctor wanted to see me again to do a fasting glucose test. I never went back because everything went back to normal by the time I got my blood results back. But I know I should probably go get that checked out, and I still want to get to the bottom of like what happened. I'm just hoping as long as I keep this up and take care of my body the way I should have been taking care of my body, I can keep, you know, any symptoms like that at bay. Anyways, so that is what happened for those 2 months, and it's the reason why I haven't posted at all to YouTube. But now I'm feeling back to myself. Hopefully next time, if this does happen, I can just suck it up and just keep vlogging. I don't want you guys to think like everything is perfect, because it's not. Even on my Instagram, you know, that's just a highlight reel, and life isn't perfect and things like this happen. And it's not that I didn't want to show you guys that, because, you know, I'm telling you now, but I was just really depressed about my health, and I just didn't have any motivation to create any content. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. I just want to thank you guys for sticking around, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.